Hi, greetings from Panama. Janine and Paul are very excited today. Actually, we've been excited since yesterday when we got our sliding barn-style doors, complete with the wrought iron barn-style hardware to roll them on, installed. And we are just amazed with the work that our installation team, Santiago and another worker, did. And they were constructed by Magda's father. Here's another one. Fourth one there. We need one more rail for that. We're short one rail. And here's to the kitchen. So we want to highlight that they have done a beautiful job of finishing off the doorways with framing so that these really do actually close flush and provide privacy. It closes off the crack in between there. So I closed that one a little hard. This was their most difficult to install. There were some features about the moldings and so forth that made this one hard. The bathrooms were smooth as silk. They still need to put in their molding frame for this bathroom, the guest bathroom and Paul's bathroom. They're coming back to install the fourth door as soon as we get the rail. And we told them, finish your woodwork then. They had a really long work day to do the 3 doors that are complete, and 2 of them complete with the frames. So this one still needs a frame, but look at the incredible workmanship. It has a bumper at this end. It has a bumper at this end, and it is smooth as silk. So the only thing that's still needed is they will frame it out around here to the distance that will close the gap so that somebody could not see in to the bathroom there. That's exactly what they've done on this one. If you look in the crack, you don't see light or air because there's a wood molding there. So that's going to be also on this one. So that's the guest bathroom from the office room to the kitchen, and then this will separate the master suite from the living room. And here's the master bathroom, and this one is also just beautifully installed. It is smooth as silk, and it just ends right where it should. This was going to be challenging because the door had to go all the way to the edge. There was no framing on this side of the door, but they put in this frame, and they managed to work it with the bar all the way to the right. We decided not to put a bumper on this one though, or would not be able to close the door all the way. And so we're just careful with that. But look at the framing of the door. It's just stunning. And from the inside, with the door closed, I just love how it smoothly closes. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that is. Not sure. Anyways, I'll have to find out about that. Just look at the inside of this door, how beautifully and professionally it's framed out. And so now instead of saying, Paul, please don't come to this end of the house, I have to use the bathroom, I have privacy. And it opens up. We're going to get handles put on. We have the handles, that's on the down the road list. But look at how perfectly it opens and closes. So this is the master bath, and it now closes. I'll shut off the light. So when we have company, the idea is this door will close off the master suite from all the rest. For now, I'm going to leave the bathroom door open just so a little air gets in there. The rest of this house would be like a little bit of a mini apartment. Not house, these 2 middle rooms will be like a little mini apartment. We'll get rid of the dog beds, we'll clean it up, we'll put some sleeping beds in there. But this will be a guest bath instead of Paul's bathroom. And in the guest bath, there will be, oops, they bounced off the bumper in the end and came back at me. We'll have to use caution on that. This is going to have a glass door. And all of this, the kitchen door will be closed also, will then be a guest suite. Paul and I can go out our master bedroom door, around on the porch, and in the front kitchen door. And so we would be able to just keep this door closed and private for company. The other thing we've recently decided is we decided to keep this room just as an office and not try to have the tower garden in here. Not because we couldn't have space, we could, but we really love the appearance of the door, and we also don't want to worry about managing the tower garden light during the day and during movies and things like that. So we are going to put the tower garden, these shelves are temporary until we get kitchen cabinets, and as soon as we have cabinets and all this stuff is stowed away, this is going to be our spot for the tower garden in the corner of the kitchen, just in front of the door to the other tower garden. It's locked right now. The other tower garden, which is in the bodega, it will be in the bodega for warm crops. So this is going to be the tower garden room. Lettuce, herbs, things like that will be grown in the kitchen, go straight to the sink or the food prep area. We had thought about putting it here, but we didn't want to give up having a kitchen table. I have a fourth chair there. And we are just loving life with our beautiful handmade doors. Now we have a funny story to tell. We had our inspection with the Bomberos, which are the firefighters today, and they're the ones that determine our fate, whether we can get a certificate of occupancy and a permanent permission for electrical installation. And the ironic thing was the man was more interested than anything else in the house, even though there were a couple of minor things that need to be fixed with electrical. But he was more interested in inspecting our barn door railings and wanted to know where we bought them, and oh gosh, I wish I could get those, and may I take pictures of them. And I told him if he wanted, I could order them for him from Amazon, and you know, he'd just have to pay me for it. And he was thrilled with these. He said, you just can't buy these in Panama. Not like this. And I agree, because I've done some looking, and that's why I was willing to pay to have these shipped. They're beautiful. I mean, they're just really, really, really elegantly designed. And I think our inspector spent about a third of his time here inspecting our barn rails. It was really cute. And I was like, is he gonna even check out, like, I don't know, like the smoke detectors? Is he gonna test them? Is he gonna check to see that there really are iron beams in the ceiling? It was all for show. And he did check out the electrical and required 2 circuit breakers be upgraded to a better quality. And we need to add a smoke detector in the garage. But aside from that, the only thing we need to do, and then we have our paper in hand certificate of occupancy, is a couple of electrical changes. So we love our doors. All I'm thinking is the only thing we have to do is miraculously provide the fire inspector a barn door style rail. No, we're already in. We've passed. We have our provisional certificate of occupancy, and all that we have to do, there's no more inspection. Our electrician will let them know I've made the 3 changes, and then they will give us the bill of what we have to pay. It's like $100-some for, I don't, certifications or something like that. And then we pay, we show them the receipt, and then we get our certificate of occupancy, and we get our permanent permiso for electricity. And that means instead of having our electric meter all the way back at the entry of Corazón de Oro, our electric meter will be at our land. And that's the scoop. So here's what they look like closed. I just love them. I think we will probably keep the bathroom closed most of the time so that we're not looking in a bathroom from the living room. I think we'll probably keep this kitchen opened a lot. We don't have air conditioning in the kitchen, and I think we'll enjoy seeing the tower garden, just not having it shine right on us. And also, there's not air conditioning in this room, so we're going to want to let some air exchange take place. I'm going to turn on the ceiling fan. You're going to say, wow, life is good. We have our doors installed, and they look so awesome that our firefighters inspector cared more about our doors than anything else in the home. I think it was great. I thought I was in trouble when they asked, where did you buy the doors? And I thought I was gonna get dinged for saying I had them come in from the United States. And they might ask me to prove that I had paid duty on them or something like that. I don't know, I was like just nervous about them being the thing that caused us not to pass. And it turns out he's like, me amamos, I love them. It's so funny. So that was our day. We are happy, we're celebrating, and it is Independence Day in the United States, and we are calling this Happy Independence for the States and Happy Independence from us. We are independent from any more inspections from the Bomberos or filling out paperwork. All we have to do is show up with a receipt. Ciao for now.